Hello, you absolute legends. Welcome back to the channel. John here on a beautiful day in Lincolnshire. I'm back with Dad in the Smart Car Workshop, which was previously the Rover 75 workshop, which has previously been the Armstrong Siddeley workshop and the Audi TT workshop. We're in Dad's workshop. Hello. In the last video, we fitted a new exhaust to the Smart 451. It took 4 days, which I was quite impressed with. But we've still got the back.
£180 an hour.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And 8-hour days.
We've still got the bag off.
I still charge you while it's in the garage, you know.
Taking out my inheritance. Why is the back still off?
Because we're going to do some other stuff to it. I want you to clean all in here,
Okay. What are we going to be doing today then? What we're doing in this video?
I'll have a look at these spark plugs, but we don't really need the back off to do them, but it's going to be easier if it's back's off, isn't it?
Okay. So my Smart 450 has got 6 spark plugs in, 3 at the top, 3 at the bottom. This is a 1 litre Mitsubishi engine.
Yes.
How many spark plugs has this got?
According to the interweb, it's only got 3
Okay. At the top or the bottom?
at the top.
Okay. So we're going to take the spark plugs out.
Yeah.
With a view of replacing them, or
See if they've been done.
see if they've ever been done. What are you expecting to see?
They've not been done.
We know that there is no service history with the car after 2016. It has had services regularly up until that point. Let's take a look then. Let's take these spark plugs out and see what we can see. So we've had a brainwave, or well, not a brainwave, but we've had the executive decision to take this tailgate off, so it's easier to work on. It hasn't got the straps on at the moment to hold it in the 90-degree position. It's 2 bolts, or 2 nuts on the end of some bolts. So, well, it's already cluttering Dad's workshop, so we might as well just take this off. Yeah. So that's going to come off first and foremost, and then we can see in the engine bay. Right, so I've taken the sort of rear tailgate off and the parcel shelf area off, and actually we can see that it's got lots of dog hair in there, so we need to get rid of that at some point. These clips, I suppose, come out so you can fold the carpet back and see in the engine bay. Ha-ha! Now we can see the engine bay.
What's in there?
The engine.
There's an engine in there, is there?
Yeah. What about it being red?
Well, carpet lift up better now.
Yeah, let's get these clips in a safe place. Oh, now we can see the rabbit. Here, let me chuck you that clip.
Where shall I put them? Don't give me I don't want the answer. Is it here?
Well, this one's still in. This one's out. This one's still in.
I'll put it on top of the dash.
Oh, good. That's a good idea. So then we
take
can
it out then, Gromit.
try and pop this one out. What's that? Rant of the day.
My rant of the day.
What's your rant of the day? Come on.
What I want to know is, I would suggest that 25% of the trips I have to our local Lidl, on the toilet door it says, "We have a wee problem." So today, even though I hadn't got anything in my pocket to unlock the door and just go in anyway, whether they'd got that, my key wouldn't turn their thing. I'm going to take a screwdriver next time. So I says to the little woman, "What's wrong with your toilet today, Doc?" "It's blocked again." I says, "Do you realise old blokes need to nip to the left? Well, you might be able to go across to the pharmacy." Now, the pharmacy across the way, they're about 15 deep waiting to get in through the door. And so I went to this, why is it blocked all the time? Do they put their needles and stuff down it and block it, should you think, or what?
Maybe. You could wee in the sink. That wouldn't be blocked.
Let's put it like this. One day they wouldn't let me in because somebody had an accident in there. Fair enough, people can't help having accidents. I said, "Look, mate, I am desperate." He says, "We let her walk over it." It don't matter. But I'm going to take a screwdriver with me now. This is my shopping screwdriver from now on. So when it's got a notice on the door, "We've got a wee problem," I said, "Yeah, sure, a wee in the sink." Why is the toilet always blocked? One day, I'm sure, because he said, "Oh, sorry, we forgot to unlock it." I think it's because it was nice and clean and they didn't want anybody to mess it up.
Yeah, probably, because they'll have to clean it again. So what you're saying is, take note, Lidl, why is your toilet blocked?
Who's blocking it? Why is it, toilets don't block for no reason, do they? Unless you put stuff down them that shouldn't be going down them.
I don't know. I can't comment. Shall we focus on...
Take the meat out of the packet and try to flush the packet down the toilet and put the meat down the shirt.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a shoplifting expert.
I like Lidl. I like to see the middle aisle. It amuses me. But it does annoy me when I can't have a Jimmy Riddle in Lidl.
Shall we? Well, next time you have to have a Jimmy Riddle in the middle a little. Shall we focus on smart cars?
No.
Right, let's take this
Putting
trim
the
out.
world to rights. That's what I like doing. That's tight, Joe.
That is tight, isn't it?
Did you take the other one out of your fingers?
No, it was already out.
Ah! If I break that, are you going to sack me?
Yes.
Right. What will you do? Bend your own cars? Nice. It is tight, bud, isn't it?
It's one of them, I call them Christmas trees.
You're going to sack me, aren't you?
I'm not going to sack you. You're all right.
Please. I've had a day of ranting today. I had to ring up Anglian Water and complain why they haven't fixed this water leak I keep reporting.
What was their excuse?
They've been busy with the stormwater problems.
Ah, I see. Oh, you got the clip out. Did it break?
No. I bet the stormwater people aren't the people who fix water leaks in the street.
Shall we tilt this carpet back then? Oh! Good. Now we can see the engine.
Does your viewers know I've got my Hyundai back?
Yes.
Oh, good. Not cracking on that. Yeah, look, mate.
Good. Now we can have a good look in there.
Plugingtons. This is better than the 450.
It is, isn't it? It's like a
speed
screw
thing.
system, speed screw.
Speed thing.
Where are you putting that? Oh, in there. Okay.
Oh, there you go. That's
Right, let's have a look
dirty.
at the engine.
Should we blow that dirt off?
We're going
there?
to, yes. So we've got the air filter box here, which for some reason has been played with recently.
Yeah, been looked at. hasn't
We've got this manifold here that goes into there.
Been given a fiddle with that, hasn't it?
It's very...
It's like well, it's dust, isn't it?
It is dust, isn't it?
Is it dust kicked up by the camper van?
I don't know. Let me get the airline and I'll blow all that out of there.
Yeah, it is.
Right, let's blow some of this dust and dirt out of here then. Probably should have attached a hoover around here. I genuinely cannot understand just why there's so much dust in here.
Probably been to Arizona.
Hey?
I didn't want all this lot to go in the blooming plug hole.
That's gone all in the interior now. Right, well now the engine has been dusted off a little bit. Let's get the plugs out. Are you struggling?
Can't even get a spanner on the bolt heads.
They're that rusty, are they?
Yep.
That's a bad sign.
It certainly is, mate. So what you're aiming to do is force that on the nut tight while I try to undo it. Does that make any sense to you? Yeah.
Like that?
Is that doing it?
Yeah.
That's it. I'll take it off now, dude. It works. It's just kept wanting to fall off the
Oh,
bolt
I see.
because the bolt head is corroded to a taper.
Yeah.
With it being, everything being so... But a bit of help there helps, you see.
So it's got these little bolts and they're very rusty, aren't they?
Well, that's the head's bolt rusty.
There we go.
Give us that crowbar, dude, please. Cheers. That useful having two of us there.
It worked.
It did. I've got to do one more to do now. This one's ever so rusty. Right, you put that in. Same technique.
Ready?
Yeah, probably. Right, let's go now.
Yep.
Yep, it's
There
gone.
it is.
Perfect.
Oh, well, that's my spannering done for the day.
No, I couldn't have done that without you.
So there's three little bolts that hold the coil packs in place, and they are very corroded, as you can probably see there.
Yeah.
They needed some leverage on the
Yeah.
sort of socket.
Tool kept sliding off, dude. Yeah.
Ah,
What's up, dude?
they're a bit stiff.
They are a bit tricky.
Bit tricky.
Without being facetious, they are a bit tricky. You're going to have to do some searching in the nut box to find some of them.
Well, that came out like that.
Yeah, that'll do that.
Is that okay?
Yeah, of course it is. I think they say you've got to tip it to one side to get them out.
That's it, that one's out. There's dust all in there.
Well, before we take them out, we'll blow it again. But I'm just going to Lidl.
Right, well that's got them out.
Is there dust in there? Have you blown it out?
Not yet. So we've got the coil packs off. You can see in there, we're going to take the plugs out in it at the moment. But there's dust, you know, all in here. It's absolutely filthy on there. It makes me wonder where it's been. What are you doing? You're meant to be taking
I'm doing
spark
your
plugs out.
job.
What are you doing that for?
Finding some bolts to replace those ones that are corroded away.
Oh, they're really no good, are they?
Well, one of them's... I wouldn't put it back in if I might be the next person to take it out anyway.
Well, there's the new bolts then. You found some new bolts and some sort of spring washers. You've got the spark plugs out.
Yes, son.
Let's take a look at them then. I've just been inside helping Mum order some wallpaper. There they are then. They don't look too bad, to be honest with you. They look like they've been replaced. Have they been replaced?
I think so, mate, yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit of combustion byproducts on some of the threads. What's that all about? Were they loose?
Not ever so tight, no.
So 3 spark plugs,
clean the
Densos.
threads and put them back in properly.
But they've been done, haven't they? Which
I
is
believe so, mate.
Which
yes.
is good news. At least we're not having to buy 3 new spark plugs, in my opinion. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go on the forum and just find out the plug gaps.
See what they should be.
See what they should be and put them back in. I've just been on the Googles. 36 thou. The plug gap. Should be. Would you like the plugs? Or are you leaving them in the position that they've been in all their life?
36?
That's what it says. 0.036 inches. 36 thou.
I'm not going to try and bend them. That's not 36.
Is it too big?
It's too small.
Oh.
I'm not going to try and bend a like iridium plug. No.
What is it?
You see, these sort of plugs, you buy them gapped ready.
Aye, but they can be dropped in their life, can't they?
Yeah. Well, you couldn't crawl through that, could you?
Not as bad as the Rover 75.
Let's clean these threads up and put them back.
Yep. They don't look very old at all, do they, actually?
No, they don't, son.
So that is a good sign. How are you cleaning them? Just a bit of wire brush?
Yeah, just put a bit of wire brush across the... just to clean that gunge off the threads. That's all you do, look. I worked with an old gentleman and he'd done that much of this, you could see that end of the vice was worn down.
Where he'd cleaned that many spark plugs in his life.
Yeah, and probably the people before him as well.
That's good going.
Big George. Why was he called Big George? Because he wasn't that big, but there was a bloke who was littler than him. He was Little George.
Makes sense, I understand.
Big George and Little George. Big George and Little George. Oh.
Ah, the copper slip.
Shall we or shan't we?
Why are you copper slipping your plugs?
Well, because the wind's blowing from the south.
Is it one of them things that actually
I just feel like doing it today.
Yeah, because we didn't do it on the Rover 75.
No.
Why? So you just felt like it today?
Got a bit weird, aren't it?
It's one of them things, isn't it? People say do, people say don't.
It's like a bit like a motorbike engine, this, isn't it?
Mitsubishi Colt engine.
That,
It's been dialed down a
it.
bit.
Put a Triumph engine in it.
Yeah.
A Triumph
Triumph
Smart.
Spitfire.
No.
The 995i engine.
Yeah. I'd give it some pep.
What else are we doing under there?
Not a lot today.
Good.
I'm retiring for today.
This is like a
I've
little
had a good day.
mini bonus video.
I think it's a good day.
It's been all right. We've got the exhaust on. We've got the spark plugs checked. I think we need to get some of that degreaser stuff in the engine bay and
I don't know, I'm a bit wary about that blooming thing
give it a
there.
squirt. Well, the alternating.
Alternating come starting thing.
It's had a new one in its life.
I know. I noticed how it doesn't sound like a starter, it just slowly winds it up.
Funny old things, these MHD engines.
Yeah. Air straighteners, aren't they?
That's GHD.
Oh, right. I suppose you googled the torque wrench setting for these, did you?
I can do. Are you talking up the spark plugs?
Yes, mate.
18 Newton meters
Thank you, mate.
on the 451, just to let you know.
Thank you, mate.
If you're doing the spark plugs in your 451, 18 Newton meters. Make sure they are torqued correctly.
Oh!
Oh, you've got that out of there. How's it looking? Well, it's cleaned some rust off there, hasn't
It's
it?
interesting, isn't it?
Off your electrolysis chamber.
Electrolysis.
It's going all right, isn't it? It's done the job.
Hey, tell you what I saw in the Hot Wheels. Starship Enterprise thing.
Oh, cool. Right, let's take a look then at the spark plugs. Oh, you've got them back in. And that's all in there, that's all in there. All torqued up. Have you started the car?
Yes, son.
And it walks all right?
It works all right, yeah.
Good stuff. Little video then, really. Little bonus content, which is fitting some, or checking the spark plugs.
We've had a look at them, haven't we?
On the Smart 451. It'd be silly not to while it was there. I'm guessing now we can sort of start putting it back together then. Start putting the rear back together.
No, we need to get some stuff to put on that rusty stuff, don't we?
Oh, what, like Lanagard or similar?
I think Lanagard's good stuff.
Okay, good.
I've never used it in my life, I haven't got a clue.
We'll get some rust protection then and slap that on there and then put it all back together.
What do you think it'd be?
It would be prudent to do it while we're here,
Well, yeah,
wouldn't it?
'cause it's quite rusty. You can think it ought to be done.
It'd be a good idea. Anything else under that engine bay you want to start looking at?
Well, not today, no.
Or can I start
filter.
detailing it?
Air filter wants looking at.
But not today.
I'm nearly finished for today now.
Good.
You've cut my grass for me, thank you.
I have. Yes, I've done that. And your bike's out as well. Have you been out on it?
No, because somebody was chucking muck about in my shed, so...
Good stuff. If you've enjoyed this little bonus video on spark plugs, let me know in the comments below. Thumbs up, please, if you haven't already done so. Until next time, have a great day. If you haven't subscribed, please do. We'll have loads more to come on this. That's coming up lovely, that, isn't it?
Yeah,
Great stuff.
I'm impressed.
Take care, whatever you're getting up to. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. If you've enjoyed this video, I've selected a few more specially for you on this page. Click either side to select them now. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button to always stay up to date with the channel.